Okay, my name is Brianna Simmons. I am Jerry Simmons' sister, and I first came to Living Water, it was in 91, I believe. Um, we had come before that. I remember very, very vaguely going and pulling weeds around the outside before we actually were attending the youth group there, but we started attending the youth group when I was 11. I believe Jerry was 13. And I had come with my friend Alicia, who is Pastor Tom and Joanne's niece, and just started going from there. And so, yeah, that was my first experience at Living Water. One of my favorite moments at Living Water, I'll have to come back to that. I thank God for Pastor Tom and Joanna because I have watched that church for the past, I guess it's been almost 20 years now. And this church, everybody I knew 20 years ago is in ministry. Many of them have started other ministries in other countries, in other cities, in other states. Those that didn't start ministries are in ministries. I personally am in ministry now. My brother's in ministry. All of the kids from our youth group are in ministries at that time, from that time, and I've just seen that church continue to grow people up and send them out. And I know that Pastor Tom and Joanna just had a huge foundation laying heart in that, and it's just such a blessing to see what the Lord has done with the seeds that they've planted. And I mean, praise God, that's just so awesome. And I guess one of my favorite moments, it's not really a moment at Living Water, but my favorite memories of Living Water was our youth group. We had such a strong youth group, and I didn't realize what we had until later, whenever I was a youth leader here in Calvary Chapel, Carson City, and just saw the youth kids here and just realized, we had something really special. And I think it was just such a blessing for me to grow up with other kids that were totally on fire for God. And for each of us to just have such a desire to really know the Word and to know God so much better. And I know a lot of that also has to do with Pastor Tom and Joanna. So I am so thankful for that as well, because Pastor Tom was just so much fun. He was our senior pastor, but he was the crazy youth pastor as well. And for a while he was our youth pastor, and we just had so much fun with him. He was a blast. And Joanna was always this sweet, I just picture her standing behind him, rolling her eyes and shaking her head, just like that. But she was always this sweetheart that you could just go to and talk to so easily, and it was just precious. I absolutely am totally thankful that the Lord allowed me to grow my roots there, and I know that God has moved me on, but at the same time, I am who I am today because of my time at Living Water, because of knowing Pastor Tom and Joanna, because of the youth group there, all of that. So thank you very much.